Hi, my name is Carolyn McGraw. I'm a creative activist, producer, and co-founder of White Pearls production company. First of all, I want to start off by thanking Elspeth and the WIFTS for creating an opportunity for women to get together, women creatives, just to get together and enjoy a meal, have good conversation, and really just have a platform to speak from our different disciplines and share with each other, encourage each other, inspire one another. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So today, we, in our think tank and our gathering, our annual gathering here of the TheWIFTS Award, we are discussing the topic of women of color in film, in front of and behind the lens. Depending on which publication you read and which organization you belong to, the numbers can vary greatly. So I would first like to start off by saying thank you to all the women and all the directors and the writers, the photographers, everyone, editors, sound, the whole team of women that are in front of behind the camera that is allowing us to do what we're doing today. So thank you, first of all, to those incredible women. And instead of going to the percentages of how we're not represented or women of color aren't represented in front or behind the camera, what I'd like to speak into today is just a little bit more of solutions and relationships on how we can get there. It's clear that women of color are underrepresented in front of and behind the camera. So what's the solution to that, and how can we all work together as women creatives, and women and men, honestly, to get more women represented? And when you look at our culture as a whole, what we're seeing in film isn't representative of our entire culture, whether it's diversity or whether it's gender or whether it's disabilities. So I'm excited to be a part of the solution. One of the things I wanted to talk about was, as a creative artist, what's your vision and your mission? What's your passion and your purpose? What genre do you want to make an impact in, or do you feel called to? And to stay curious. Stay curious, keep showing up, and I like to call this stages and ages. So I like to have people of all ages and all stages in my life, both personally and professionally. So I would encourage women to do exactly that. Have a group of women around you that are in all stages and ages of their life. Stay curious, ask good questions, and the showing up and not shrinking. Just showing up and observing and listening and asking good questions. That helps move the needle forward. And then what do you want to create? What type of platforms do you want to be on? Do you want to be on digital? Do you want to be, do you want to be on online? Do you want to be in the theater? There's so many different platforms that are available, and I would really encourage you. There's incredible platforms, Vimeo, you've got YouTube, you've got Reddit, you've got all these incredible platforms online available to you. I would utilize those, get your work out there, and not be afraid to do so. There's an incredible audience on those digital platforms, and your work will speak for itself. So I would just encourage you to, as a young or creative artist or just entering the industry, to get your work out there. I'm really passionate about community, whether it's locally, globally. I'm passionate about getting people together, and I heard this quote the other day that was amazing, which was, shared viewing equals shared conversation equals change. So anytime you can get people in a room to watch something, to talk about something, and you're creating a platform for change. So passionate about community and keeping that. And to enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the process. Failures just mean you're on your way. And so take a deep breath, gather your tribe, and get back up and keep going. So, but if you don't enjoy the process, you need to find a way that you can. As a creative, that's what's going to get your engine going in the morning. That's what's going to keep your drive going. And I would just say connectivity. So it's easy in this digital world to be isolated in your editing rooms or in your home offices or however. So I would just make sure that you get out there and connect with other women and other organizations, and not be isolated, so that you can create relationships and have community and inspire and encourage one another. So there's a great quote by Mary Oliver, and it says, instructions on how to live your life. Get outside every day in nature, let your work speak for itself, and change yourself to change the world. Thank you.